What's up, everybody? Welcome to Podcast Now Plus. I'm Alex, and in this video, I want to go over two news stories that I found pretty interesting. First of which is the Resident Evil 4 Remake sales numbers. The game's doing phenomenal. We talked actually on the main channel, Podcast Now, about the concurrent players right on Steam, that the game is doing better than really any Resident Evil game in the past, and it's selling really well too. 3 million units sold in the first 2 days, which is pretty quick. It's the second fastest game in the entire series. I didn't know this, and this is quite interesting. Resident Evil 6 is actually the fastest. 4.5 million in 2 days. That's actually insane for the quality that game was. You look at Resident Evil Village, that shipped 3 million in 4 days. Resident Evil 2's remake did the same thing. Resident Evil 7 shipped 2.5 million in 4 days. Resident Evil 3 remake managed 2 million in 5 days. So you're seeing a lot of these Resident Evil games actually do pretty close to each other. Huge franchise, and we all knew that, right? So that's great. This game is awesome. I just did my review on the main channel yesterday. Really happy for the success that it's having. And now I guess bring on whatever's next, Code Veronica remake or Resident Evil 5's remake. And now the second story I want to talk about is the Forspoken DLC. And now we'd only got words, we got a kind of a description of what it is, and we also got the art for it. And the art looks really good. It's up to you, of course, to judge what you think the quality of Forspoken is. I always landed on, I don't think it's as bad as everyone says. I definitely don't think it's all that great, though. I will say it sounds cool, so maybe it's something that will bring me back into the franchise. But yet again, it comes out late May 26th, I believe, May 23rd. If you got the deluxe edition of the game, there's a lot of games that come out at the end of May, beginning of June. So it's probably going to be a hard sell for me. You do have to buy it, right? If you got just the standard edition of Forspoken, this is something you have to buy. There is no price, probably $20-25, I imagine. It's set 25 years before the main game, and it has Frey traveling back in time to experience the massive battle that marked the beginning of the fantasy setting's corruption. There'll be a second hero named Cinta. I hope that's how you say it, or maybe Kinta. It'll also have new magical abilities, environments, and story content. So again, I wish the best for this. If you're gonna get it, you're gonna get it. This is the last thing that Luminous Productions is making before they get folded into Square Enix, right? And I do give them some respect that, they knew they were going to do this. This was something that was kind of promised, this DLC, and the game did not sell well, right? Square Enix kind of came out and said that not a very good selling game. And then, of course, the problems with the studio and all that, and they'll still obviously deliver the DLC. Now, of course, you kind of promised it with the deluxe edition, so I assume you kind of have to. It's like a mandated thing. You have to do this DLC, but we'll see. We'll see how it is. Again, if something is going to get me back into the game, I guess story DLC is something that can do it. Again, that late May period. And then, of course, the price, which we don't have, and we don't have gameplay or anything, so hopefully we get that probably as April or May goes on. So let me know what you guys think. Make sure you guys are subscribed, bell icon turned on, and I hope to see you all on the next one.